In this video, I'm going to show you how to make the Milky Doughnut using the custard filling. Sometimes it's good to be creative when making Milky Doughnut. So this is me using the custard filling to get my Milky Doughnut. So let's stay tuned and enjoy watching this video. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do here is I'll get a warm water, add 2 tablespoons of yeast. I'll stir till they all combine, then I'll add my sugar. So this procedure I'm doing is to test if my yeast is active, like my yeast if it's good. So that's it. I'm going to cover and leave it for 10 to 15 minutes until it rises. So on a separate bowl, I'll add flour, sugar and salt. So you see now that my yeast is active. How do you know? Because I'm seeing bubbles inside, so it shows that my yeast is not bad, is good and ready for use. So I'll get egg and milk. So I'll stir till all combine. Then after stirring, I'm going to add my mixture into my bowl, little by little. So I'm going to add them little by little. Then I'll add my melted butter to it so that it will soften it a little bit and it will make it elastic when I'm trying to knead. Okay, and it will make it shine also. Okay, so now let's go into the work proper when we are going to start our kneading. So I'm going to pour flour on my flat substance, then I'll start kneading. So I'm going to knead this for 15 to 20 minutes. So for my kneading to be faster so that my dough can stretch it a little bit, I'm going to add butter to it. Butter will make it stretch, like make it elastic faster, and it will make my dough shines also. So I'm going to continue my kneading for 15 to 20 minutes. So how to know if your dough is ready? I'm going to stretch my dough, like if it's elastic then without breaking, then my dough is ready. Another way is to punch it. When it deepens and rises, then you know that your dough is ready. So the next thing to do is to cover my substance for 1 hour to 1 hour 15 minutes for it to rise and soften a little bit so that our donuts can be ready. So it's already softened now. So I'm going to cut them into different halves. It is best to use a scale, but I'm using the eye gauge. So I'm going to cut them into different halves, which is I'm cutting them into 5. I want my donut to be big and round, so that's why I'm using 5, but you can do yours to whatever measurements you want. So after cutting them into different halves, equal halves, I'm doing 5, not much. So I'm going to flatten it into my substance. Then I'll punch it out in a rounded form. I'll place flour on my palm. Why I'm placing flour on my palm? So that when I'm trying to get my rounded substance, it will stick to my palm. So I'll get a paper. Okay, then I'll add flour into that paper. Then I'll place my dough on it. I'm doing that so that when I'm frying, if I turn my dough, it will just go right into the pot without sticking to my paper. Again, I'm going to flatten my substance. I'm going to punch it all around. After punching it all around, I'm going to place flour on my palm so that it won't stick to my palm when forming my rounded substance. Then I'll place flour on my paper, then add my ball. Let's call it a ball now. So we've not gotten our donut yet. So I'm going to repeat that for the 5 donuts which I want to do now. Then after that, I'm going to cover my substance. Make sure it's tight without air going in. I'm going to keep it in a warm place for 10 to 15 minutes so that my dough can rise again. So after that, I'll heat my pot on a medium heat. After heating on a medium heat, I'll place my donut. You see that the donut will just go into the pot without sticking to the paper. So now I repeat again, look at it. I'm picking my donut now. You see now it didn't stick to my paper, so that's why I'm adding flour to it. I'm going to stir again and allow it to cook on a medium heat. Then my donut is ready. So one thing about the Milky Doughnut is just adding milk to this already donut which I've made. So I'm using a Laziz custard. So first I'm going to get water, mix till it combine. I'm using honey because I've already used sugar to make my donut. So I'll place water on the fire, then when the water boils, I'll pour it inside. Then for my donut, I'm trying to prepare my Milky Doughnut by dipping my substance into the milk. That's just the Milky Doughnut. Okay, so to make your Milky Doughnut is just to put your donut in a milk and you get your Milky Doughnut. So that's it about the Milky Doughnut. So the next thing, I'm going to add milk to my already made custard so that it will be yummy. So for my donut now, I'm going to punch the edge of my donut. So after punching the edge of my donut, I'm doing that so that it will form a little hole in my donut. Then I'll get my custard filling. Then I'm going to put it inside that punch substance until it pops out. When it pops out, I know it's already full. I repeat again, it pops out, is full. So I'm going to do that for the 5 of them. Once it's popped out, then it's full. So now let's see how it looks like. I'm going to open my Milky Doughnut. Let's see. Oh my god, it's yummy. Taking Milky Doughnut, especially when it's hot, you love taking Milky Doughnut. Try this particular one using the custard filling. It is yummy and enjoy. Please like, share and subscribe to this channel. I need your engagement, I need your comment, I need your like for this channel to grow. Thanks for watching.